Italy has refused a request by the German State Antiquities Collection in Munich to return an ancient Roman statue that was purchased by Adolf Hitler in 1938, calling it a national treasure.
아도프 히틀러가 1938년에 구입했던 고대 로마 조각상을 돌려달라는 독일 국립고미술박물관의 요청에 이탈리아는 해당 조각상이 자국의 국보라며 이를 거절했습니다. All right, let's take a compact look at the news first.
Yeah, we're talking about the Discobolus Palombara, this statue, which was actually a 2nd century Roman copy of what was a long-lost Greek bronze statue. Hitler bought it from a private Italian owner in 1938. The thing is, the education minister and cultural officials in Italy did not want that to happen,
Right.
but the dictator of the time, Benito Mussolini, put pressure on them, and Hitler was able to take the statue away. And this is one of the works that was returned to Italy in 1948 as part of this collection that Nazis had illegally obtained.
Yeah.
The issue is that the base of the statue is still at the Antikensammlungen State Antiquities Collection in Munich. And the National Rome Museum asked for it back.
Right.
We want the base back, and the German Museum instead said, well, we want the statue back because you illegally transported it to your country back in 1948. So now we've got this big issue, a big cultural contretemps, a big argument, because Italy's culture minister is saying this was obtained fraudulently by Hitler. It's part of our national heritage. It belongs in Italy.
Right. It seems Hitler was kind of mesmerized. 오늘 표현 홀렸다 이런 표현이 있었잖아요. 무모한 문장에서. 근데 이 조각상을 굉장히 좋아했나 봐요. 그래서 이거를 갖기 위해서 굉장히 큰 노력을 들여서 그 당시에 이제 이탈리아에서는 이걸 주기 싫었는데 the dictator put pressure on the cultural minister, and they ended up giving it to him or selling it to him, I guess.
Yes, and we're having this issue in the last few years, I think, in the UK too, with the Elgin marbles. There are countries who are saying, well, actually, what you have belongs in our country because it's our national treasure.
Yeah.
And we seem to be entering a period where maybe the national treasures of the country should be in the country where they belong.
Right, right. All right, so let's take a look at some of the expressions that were used here.
No, I don't want to.
You don't want to?
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about here. You are refusing
I am.
to take a look at our expressions here.
I'm saying no, Karen. I'm not going to do it.
That's exactly what it means, to refuse.
Yeah, so if you refuse something, like you could refuse a gift, I don't want that. Or you can refuse to do something.
Right.
I don't want to do that. You're basically saying no to whatever is being asked of you.
That's right. 그래서 뭐를 거부하다 또는 거절하다 이런 얘기인데, can you give us your example sentence?
I refused the free gifts from the restaurant. I have no more room for junk.
I never refuse free gifts.
Yeah, but when you have 15 bottle openers in your kitchen drawer,
true,
it's
true.
time to think carefully.
That's right. Okay, I refuse the free gifts from the restaurant. 어떤 식당에 갔을 때 보통 경품 행사 이런 거 있을 때 가끔 갔다가 이런 무료 경품 주실 때가 있잖아요. 근데 I refuse them. 그걸 거절했다 이런 얘기죠. 요즘에 약간 그 미니멀 라이프 물건 정리하는 거 유행이잖아요. 그래서 이제 물건을 정리하고 싶을 때는 이런 것도 받아오지 않는 게 좋습니다. And we also take a look at the expression antiquities.
I won't refuse to answer this, I will tell you.
Okay.
Old things, basically old precious things.
맞아요.
Antiques and antiquities, these are things of value from a long time ago, be it a few hundred years or maybe even a few thousand years.
네, antique 그러면은 그냥 이제 좀 오래된 골동품 이런 느낌이 드는데 antiquities 그럼 뭔가 진짜 박물관에 있어야 되는 그런
Yeah,
물건 같아요.
it's much more valuable, much more precious, much more important.
오케이, 그래서 유물 골동품 이럴 때 antiquities라는 표현이 쓰입니다. 자, 다시 한번 읽어보겠습니다. Italy has refused a request by the German State Antiquities Collection in Munich to return an ancient Roman statue that was purchased by Adolf Hitler in 1938, calling it a national treasure.